Talking about what's eating you. Talking about what's eating you.
Proudly brought to you by RogersHood Apothecary.
Hi everyone.
Cheers.
Just waiting. Cheers.
Ophora.
Ophora. Yeah, we went to Ophora. We loved it. We love everything Ophora stands for.
It's some of the best, most alive water on the planet.
Yeah. We're talking about water on our next couple of episodes, and we're really excited about it. I get to talk to people about how important it is for water to be clean and nourishing of the body and oxygenated, and I've gotten some really great connections because of it. So,
well, we're exposing the truth about water. In
Yeah.
America, the water quality, we're breaking down ice, we're breaking down tap water, we're breaking down the water that comes into your showers, when you're bathing, your baths, swimming pools, natural bodies of water. We're talking about drinking water, what you should drink, what you shouldn't drink. We're really diving deep into water. Our bodies are made up of mostly water.
Yeah.
It is the foundation of our being and our health. So that has to be right, and that is everything. So we are definitely diving into the world of water for our next What's Eating You episodes, and we're bringing it to you guys live and direct to share with you so you know better, so you can do better.
and it's really important to know that you can do such a simple thing by changing out that little thing of water. I mean, we all need to drink water. Why not drink like the best? It's like a biohack stack. You already have to drink water so much a day. You might as well drink it that's dense and has nutrients and is helping your cells and get you healthier than really just
The alive,
chilling, you know?
the alive aspect of it really stands out to me, because once I changed the way that I ate and I saw different food through a different lens, like I basically could start seeing all food as whether it was giving me life or giving me death, like literally one or the other. So what was it fueling? You know, like there's even spiritual texts that say like, choose ye this day whom you shall serve, life or death. Like, who are you choosing? What are you choosing? In every single choice and every single piece of food you're putting in your mouth, well, water is the exact same. And so is it fueling life? Is it alive and it is fueling your cells and nourishing and hydrating your body, your skin, your organs, giving your body everything that it needs to function? Or is it dead water? And dead water can be dead for a lot of reasons. It could be sitting in plastic on the shelves for who knows how long, getting to the grocery store in a hot truck, so the plastic is just leaching chemicals and all of this into the water. I mean, that water to me, just like from a common sense intuitive place, is just like stale and stagnant. It's not alive. Like water, even like cats, have you heard and known that cats really prefer moving water, like their water to be fresh and moving out of like one of those water containers that's like a fountain that turns over and filters and it's always flowing. They prefer that over stale, stagnant water. Well, why wouldn't we be the same? Like water should be alive. Water is alive. It's flowing and moving. So our cells, our whole body is flowing and moving, you know. That's why we get sick if we get sedentary or stuck. And so water is the same.
I think that when you change up the water and you wash your face differently too, and you use even distilled water as a cleaner when you're using a soap, it's just another layer of keeping everything that's absorbing into your body really great. By the way, your skin looks fire.
Thank you. So skin update for everyone. This is no filter.
So good.
I know that I like let you guys in on my journey last time. I was dealing with some skin stuff a couple months ago. Just stress, hormones, gut health, so many different things, even foods, different things like I just wasn't aware of, started to stack up in my system, and I thought I was doing all the right things. And every month, like clockwork in my luteal phase, I literally, thank you. Someone says they're glowing. Hi, thank you, Crystal. Literally like I broke out so bad, you guys. It was really, really bad. And then we got really solution based, shifted some things, got some gut tests, got some blood tests, blood work done, really got to work. And then also with Kim's help, because she really is the skin queen too. She helped me from the outside, what I should do on the outside. And so I changed a lot of things too, like the products I'm using, and even being mindful of what I'm washing my face in when we're traveling. Right now we're at an Airbnb in Nashville, and you know, just being mindful about what water we wash our face with, all of that. It's helped so much. So yeah, skin update, it's doing really well, you guys. I'm so proud. It feels so good. If you've ever had skin issues, you already know the struggle.
It's a struggle.
Yeah.
I have a little breakout here and here.
Ooh.
And it's just a struggle.
It's so funny
really
when Kim
is.
says when she has a breakout because she literally means 1 or 2.
I mean, it is. It's like red. I had to cover it up. I had to
Yeah.
put makeup on. And we've been traveling. I've been podcasting and I had to put some makeup on.
I didn't even notice.
So I understand the struggles. It's what really led me to parasite cleansing.
It's what led me to my whole awakening with
Yeah.
health and wellness and food. So how wild is that?
Yeah.
You know,
Skin.
I realized just recently, I'm so grateful that the body speaks to us in symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
It speaks to us through the skin. And even though, like, I think for a woman, it's a little extra, like, frustrating, emotional, embarrassing, because, you know, we have beauty standards and all these things. And so when it's all on your face, it can make you feel really insecure and just, like, frustrated and hopeless and just, like, really bad. I just am grateful because I'm like, wow, thank you for always speaking to me through my skin, body, because you're literally just telling me about imbalances going on the inside. And I've gotten a lot of answers, you guys, like, through all these tests I've been doing, tons of answers on what's going on and why, and already it's working, obviously, from the changes I've been making. But I got some more good news this morning. Got a Genova test done with a naturopath. I'm working on, like I told you, gut test, blood work, all that, right? Well, my test results came back this morning for my microbiome, okay? And it said no candida. So the reason I'm so excited about this is because your girl is parasite free, candida free, mold free. Okay, this is the girl who for 1.5 years was telling you guys worms would not stop coming out of my nose. So I mean, it's progress and it's a testament that the ParaFy cleanse works.
It works.
I am proof. I have test results to prove it. The ParaFy Parasite Cleanse by RogersHood works. Because I'm parasite free. I'm also candida free, which is crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
I know, girl. Like,
so you're just eating the candy when you eat the candy because
What candy?
Well, if you ever eat candy. Oh, you never eat
what candy?
or any sugar.
What sugar?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
true.
so
I'm
rare
like,
now.
wait, we got the unreal.
Yeah, I don't eat that. Now look,
I eat candy.
here's the thing though. I still do here and there
You're
in
right.
moderation. But really, ever since, like, I've been going through this skin journey for the past, like, 1.5 months, I've been eating stuff that doesn't have any sugar in it. Like, I found these really awesome donuts
That's true.
from Air One, and Whole Foods sells them too. Sprouts might. I don't know. I haven't looked yet. But they're called Glow Nuts. GLONUTS. They're like a raw vibe. They're not cooked or anything. They're grain-free, sugar-free. I think they're sweetened with a little bit of erythritol.
What about monk fruit?
And monk fruit.
Okay, that's what I guess when I say sugar, I mean like that sweet, but it's not the same sugar
No,
that
because
feeds the candida.
your body doesn't even break it down like sugar. So it's like I'm not having any sugar, but it's sweet. I know, it's okay.
It's the
But
thoughts.
it gives you the satisfaction of a sweet treat without putting the sugar. Because what else I also learned, and I told you guys this last time, but I also learned that I have like insulin deficiency. So I actually don't even like have enough insulin to process sugar or anything sweet. So that's why when I was like, when I broke out the worst, like 1.5 months ago, 2 months ago, when it was like bad and we were like, okay, we have to figure this out, I was eating a bunch of sugar. Remember those marshmallows I didn't know were sweetened with honey and all of that stuff. And so I didn't know that I didn't have any insulin to process any of it, and B, it was messing with my gut and my hormones.
Here we're trying to take them for our gut.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
bam, it
Yeah,
doesn't,
you know.
Yeah.
But people who have a healthy amount of insulin,
They can take them and
they
it
can
doesn't.
eat it.
I can
and
tell
process
after
it.
I eat a few times.
Sure, but a little bit, you're fine. Me, and it messes me up. So it's good to know yourself. It's good to know. It's good to get tests done. It's good to work with a naturopath. It's good to like find out answers, like what is happening inside of you, what's happening in your gut, what's happening in your blood, because it's just good to know. Then you're not playing a guessing game, you know?
I think it's hard when you start to play a guessing game with your health and you're new at it too. There's two things that can happen. One, you have everything wrong with you. Like when I was in college and then when I taught, those were two things that I noticed that I did. I was like, oh my God, that's wrong with me. Oh my God, that's wrong with me. But then when I started teaching and was a professor, I saw people doing it. And I'm like, no, like labs are really good as a navigation. And I feel like as we get answers, it just helps you navigate which way you should go and use them as markers, not as like, oh, this is it, you know, because that's really what the doctors do. They try and help navigate you in a practitioner natural setting. But yeah, you should see a practitioner, get tested. At least you'll know which way is the right way to go.
100%. If you need any resources, Kim's link tree has a list of practitioners that can help you if you want to connect with anyone who can help you do testing and get to know what's going on in you. What?
I should put Dr. Cole in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, because he does telehealth now. So I'll put him in there too.
Well, tell the people why Dr. Will Cole's on your mind.
Well, I did a podcast 2 days ago with Dr. Will Cole in Pittsburgh, and I'm really excited for it to launch. We talked about mushrooms and synthetic drugs for antiparasitics, and we really dove into mushrooms. I mean, it was really a fun conversation because I've never really talked a lot about that in my podcast. Normally I sit and talk a lot about worms. And then today I did a podcast with Sam McKay, and I've gotten to talk about mushrooms. I've gotten to talk about my journey in a more in-depth way. And it's been really fun because I do have like I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to the more holistic wellness side that then merges with the Western medicine side.
Outsider ID.
Oh, outsider.
Kim was on Sam's podcast today for Outsider.
Yeah.
And honestly, we really like this podcast a lot, so we're excited about that. But yeah, also the Dr. Will Cole podcast coming up is so amazing.
On his birthday.
Crazy.
Like, oh my gosh, it was so nice of him.
Cool. There was a couple questions. Can you do 2 kids at the same time, moldies and ParaFy?
I don't recommend doing moldies and ParaFy together. Now, if you have in the past, it's not going to hurt you. It's just they're both those particular tinctures. So ParaFy is the name of the kit, but it's also a tincture, and moldies is the name of a tincture, but it's also the name of the kit. But there's other tinctures inside of the kits. You can do them all, but I don't recommend ParaFy and moldies being done together. They're actually 2 different cleanses, and it could be a lot on your system. So what I recommend is 2 to 3 ParaFy kits to help flush out some of the parasites that are holding the spores, and then pivot over to moldies. And you can do moldies and ParaFy switching back and forth. What's in moldies though is the best. Immune and recover. Immune we take traveling all the time. Recover helps with your skin, hair, and nails. It also helps with nutrients that we're not really getting in our bodies. And so shiitake and oyster are in there, oyster mushrooms. And then also I use pumpkin seeds, so it's a smidge of an anti-parasitic because pumpkin seeds are anti-parasitic.
I have been snacking on them
Oh yeah, they're so good.
For like 2 months.
They're good.
I bet you that's another reason I'm parasite free. Parasite free! Woo! Yo, hashtag parasite free.
That's right.
Because when you are a regular ParaFy cleanser and you also just adapt your lifestyle and adjust your lifestyle to basically, at this point, I'm just like constantly detoxing, constantly cleansing, and constantly all of my choices is making my body always inhospitable for these harmful organisms to live in. So I'm just a testament. I'm one of your success stories.
Oh my God. We gotta do a video.
Yeah, because prior to you, that was one area of my life I actually was not proactive in or productive in, because I had already been on a holistic lifestyle for like 13 years before I met Kim and came across the ParaFy cleanse. But that was one area I wasn't focused on, and it was showing big time. Even all these other areas of my life, like I had it like on lock, like the food, the lifestyle, house cleaner products, exercise, a good amount of sun, my lymph always moving, sweating, like always just living a healthy lifestyle. And I was missing that piece, and it's a big key.
It is,
because it's very foundational in your health, like cleaning your soil out. Like I use that analogy a lot, but if you are like, your body's like a garden, like you have to clean that soil out. You can add all the organic food and like the good habits and lifestyle stuff you want to, but if you don't get those harmful organisms out first, you are fighting an uphill battle. And I was for over a decade, and I didn't know why. I still was having acne and skin issues. I still was getting sick all the time with sinus infections. I was always run down. I was always tired when I woke up in the morning, like constant chronic fatigue. I had all this stuff, gut issues. Like there were foods I couldn't digest before I did the ParaFy cleanse. Like I literally couldn't eat beans and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh man. And it was that. It was literally Parasite cleansing. And so I've been a regular ParaFy cleanser now for 2 years. And
it's been 2 years.
The proof is in the motherfucking pudding, okay? Because the test results say parasite-free, candida-free, mold-free. I have to keep saying it. And this isn't one test. No.
Multiple
Including
tests.
Hair analysis test. We filmed it. We're going to share it with you guys, the whole experience, because it was so cool. And to be honest, when we got the results back, because they came back instantly, it was like in 20 minutes, she sat down and gave us our results. At first, I was like, is all of this real and true? Is it real? I confirmed it with a different gut test from a different company weeks later. I then did a blood test. So it's like I did all these different tests at all these different times. And it's not autism. And I did all these different tests all these different times from all these different companies, and they all were cohesive, and they all confirmed each other. The results all confirmed each other, and all of them said, girl, you're parasite free. You're candida and mold free. And I just have to shout it from the rooftops, because this is not the same girl I was 2 years ago. That's why I keep harping on this, because it just goes to show when you really are consistent with ParaFy cleansing, the proof is in the results. What more can I say?
Yeah.
I was having all the symptoms. I literally was going through all the symptoms you have when you have parasites and candida. Like, all of them. Mm-hmm. And just saying.
It's proof. It's proof. Everyone wants to know testing. And if it works, and it does, because you're consistent, you should be so proud of yourself.
Thanks. I've come a long way.
I was gonna say it's a long journey.
I know
that
I'm
you've
joking
really done a
and
great
like
job.
being like all conceited about it, but it
You're
really
not conceited.
no, it
You
really
should.
is.
You put in the work.
Yeah, no, it's really just true, because I really have come a long way, and that's really why I want to share it with you guys so much, because oh my God, when I tell you, when I first started my first one, I was so sick. I was so sick, you guys, and I blew my nose on the 4th day, and a worm came out like over an inch long. And then they just consistently came out of my nose for 2 weeks. Like, no, not really like 2, like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Year and a half later, like still, they were little pieces, little baby ones. And I'm like, what in the world? I remember asking Kim, is it ever going to stop? Are they ever going to stop coming out? Well,
they stopped.
They're not coming out anymore.
And she tested negative.
I tested negative. Multiple tests, guys. So anyway, saying all this to say, ParaFy Cleanse works. ParaFy Parasite Cleanse works. And if you want one, if you haven't done it yet, if you've done it, but you want to do another one, or you want to stock up, or you want to get more, now's the perfect time. If you've been waiting to pull the trigger, if you've been wondering, does it work? Do I really need to?
Yeah, you do.
Yes, and it works, because I'm proof. So I'm going to type the code in the chat right now.
And I recommend starting with the lymph kit, and it's at the top of our shop page. So I recommend starting with that 2 weeks prior to the ParaFy kit. It will help open up your drainage pathways. It will help with brain fog. It has lion's mane and turkey tail, so it'll help keep your immune system going while you're parasite cleansing with ParaFy. And you can continue to keep taking the lymph kit with the ParaFy Parasite Cleanse. And after, it's actually a wellness kit. It's not really like a full-blown cleanse, but it definitely gets you ready to go and have a much better cleanse than if you didn't take it. And this is newer, right? We started it in May. So I recommend doing that so that you can have like your pathways stay open. Lion's mane is just a really great mushroom. Lion's mane is one of my favorite mushrooms, and obviously Amanita, that's why it's on all of our merch. Someone asked in the comments above what is my favorite mushroom. I don't really have a favorite. It's like, I don't have kids, but it would be like asking which kid's your favorite. So for me particularly, I like combining mushrooms together to just have an overall more functional wellness. Will you hand me my drink?
Which drink?
These
are both mine.
Oh, they are? What's
but you
this
can
one?
This one's a strawberry. You don't like
Oh,
that. Here.
No, mine's
Dirty
over there.
matcha.
Okay.
It's right here. We're best friends. We can share.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Let's get back to the comments real quick, because there's a couple really good ones. Okay, heavy metals too. Yes, ParaFy cleanses you of heavy metals. Oh, my test also came back heavy metal free.
That's
I didn't have any heavy metals in my ionic foot bath and in my hair analysis test. I didn't have any heavy metals. So the ParaFy cleanse, like when I tell you it works on all fronts. And especially when you're consistent with it. I've definitely stuck to the 3 times. I've been doing 3 full a year, and then like mini 5-day ones over the full moon in between to maintain. but absolutely it 100% works on heavy metals, bad bacteria, viruses, candida, worms, parasites, all the things.
Viruses, it helps mitigate if you're having Lyme symptoms. Like I have Lyme, and so I put usnea in there. And then with the lymph kit, sustain, which is kind of our Lyme, candida, a cleanse that we have, that's also, that tincture is in the lymph kit, so you get a little bit of antiparasitics, but it's not as heavy hitting as wormwood with ParaFy. So that's really what makes it so gentle. And sustain helps with inflammation as well. It's so great when you start seeing the results when you've worked so hard,
right? Because then you're like, wait, it actually like the validation.
Yeah.
We always talk about the validation for validating when something's wrong. How about the validation for celebrating when something's right?
And you did it.
You know what I'm saying?
You deserve the validation.
That's the vibe we're on right now. Yeah. So I have to also say, someone asked, how long does the cleanse take? 30 days. Will you be tied to the bathroom the entire time? No. That's what's so cool about it. That's why we love ParaFy, honestly, because it's gentle but effective. You can keep living your life. You can keep working. You can keep traveling. You can keep doing whatever. If it's your first one, I don't recommend doing it when you're going on vacation or something like that.
Yeah, don't do it on vacation. You want to have fun on vacation.
Yeah, and be in your own space.
Yeah.
So you can pre-plan meals and be contained and control the situation more, you know. But what other advice do you have for it?
I think that you shouldn't do it on vacation.
Ever? Or no, at this point we could do a mini.
Yeah, you should bring it though. And I was talking about this today. You should bring it specifically because then you can use it as a digestive aid. But if you go into vacation with the mindset you're going to cleanse and then you're really strict with yourself, what kind of vacation is that? Yeah, you should just call it a work vacation.
Do it right after.
Yeah, do it after.
Then you'll clean up whatever you just
That's right.
said.
Have fun. Do what you need to do on vacay to have a good time.
Life.
And then get home and ParaFy, Parasite Cleanse. But you can take the lymph kit with you, and the lymph kit will help keep those pathways open and allow you to have a better cleanse when you do get home. They're not going to make you stay in the bathroom though.
No, it's not like that. It's the ParaFy cleanse isn't like a laxative type situation. Right. So I do love it for that. You did such an incredible job formulating those tinctures and really making a very effective cleanse, but super gentle. That's what I love about it. Most of the time you won't even realize you're cleansing. So I had a little bit of die off for sure. That's normal.
I still get a little die off just because I'm out and exposed to it every day, which is, I think people, when they hear Worm Queen and they listen to what we talk about, they just expect that we're not exposed still. But I think I'm more exposed now because I'm traveling around different water.
You travel so much. You travel more than anyone I know.
Yeah, I travel. I like to travel, so it's kind of fun. But I do feel like I'm a little more protected because I bring filters and I take antiparasitics and other people know about these type of things, so it's just really nice that we can find a platform to share it all. But yeah, I'm exposed all the time. I mean, I've seen things since cleansing. Still, I see things. Colonics really have pushed it through. We're actually doing a colonic this weekend, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like colonics kind of changed the game for me, and she does enemas as well, so you can do a combo of it all. So I'm really excited about it.
We're going to be filming. I mean, obviously, not the
not the colonic.
Some of it.
Will be,
not the most gross.
Are you going to do
parts.
Are you going to bring your phone in and do...
am I going to ever show anything that comes out?
Your feet in a
I'm never going to show anyone anything that comes out. No, I'm not going to show. I'm too much of a lady.
I'm not going to do that. But I do like it when people do send it to me.
Yeah,
I like to green screen those things.
I like that for other people.
Sam doesn't like that.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not the Worm Queen. I'm grateful. I wake up and I'm I love her. And I'm so glad I'm not her.
What are you gonna do though? You just gotta keep cleansing.
I'm talking about all the pictures and videos people send this woman daily.
Oh, daily.
She has to stare and look at other people's poop.
It doesn't bother me
all the time.
It doesn't bother me.
My spirit feels violated.
One time I told her she needed to go make some content with a worm behind it because she does the toilets. She does my memes with the toilets.
She means I create all the cute memes on her page with the cute bathroom aesthetics. Go look at her page. Any of the cute kitchens and cute bathrooms you see, that's me.
That was Sam. And I said, Sam, we got to throw a worm in there. And she's like, my spirit said that it's violating me and I can't look. And I'm like, well, let me go find a good one that's not as Because there's some bad ones, man. There's some rough ones.
Does seeing that kind of content bother you guys, or do you like to see it?
Skincare you guys use, since you mentioned it on last. Oh yeah. Okay, Angela. So I use Biologique. It's from France, and there isn't any heavy metals. And when you're looking at your skincare, you want to look for where it says titanium dioxide. That's a heavy metal that's inside of most of our skincare to help weight it down. That's what heavy metals do to you, is they weight it down. And so we use Biologique. And then anything else I put on my skin, I make sure it doesn't have any titanium dioxide. I also use a laser called a Lyma laser. It's a cold laser. It's Lyma, and I love it. It really has helped plump my collagen.
We also love the Loombox.
We use the Loombox a lot. Loombox is an amazing option.
Red light therapy.
It's red light. It's a little more expensive because it's medical grade. So
not as expensive as the Lyma if you want really something expensive. Before getting to that.
Yeah, so if you want to make sure you're going to use it, and the Lyma is very small, like a flashlight, and the Loombox is big, but anyone in your family can use it. Yeah. We also do like micro needling
and PRX.
So those are like, it's like a stem cell, PRP, all of those regenerative type of cells we use.
We have 2 votes so far. One likes seeing the worm content and one doesn't.
Have you guys looked in my link tree? Because I have a 600-page ebook if you ever need to identify any of your parasites.
Or you just want to like look at them.
You just want to look. There's some really wild ones. We're trying to work on a 3rd book. So we're working on that because I got some more pictures.
My nose worm is the centerfold of this book. Just saying.
Someone said it's like the Playboy for worms. You open it up and I'm like, we got to make it the centerfold.
Sam's nose worm. Was it the first one ever? Like the big one? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the first one I ever. It's kind of history. It's kind of herstory if you think about it. Like, you know what I mean? It's the first worm I ever saw come out of my nose. We had to document it.
Yeah. Why have to document it? Yeah. Any plans on making other kits? I love everything. Oh, thanks. We are working on doing a new binder. I'm working on a new binder. We have some machines coming over from, actually not even over from China. They've landed in the States.
They've arrived.
So now we're just waiting for them to get to Jonesboro, and we're going to go down and do some work in Jonesboro for the next, in a couple of months to be able to prep. And then I'll have a new binder, which I'm really excited about. It won't have conflict like charcoal, so we'll still keep Cinnabin.
What that means is
you can take it anytime.
Kim's mastermind has formulated a new binder that you can take with other things.
Including
you can take it with other supplements. You can take it with medications. You can take it with... This is a game changer for binders because timing out Cinnabin at night, if you know, you know, it can be a little bit of a challenge to time it out with medications, time it out with nighttime supplements, time it out with eating dinner. Like, it's just like, sometimes it's like, okay, you know, you really got to think ahead and plan ahead to do it successfully because it has to be 2 hours away, taking 2 hours away. But Kim is a genius and has formulated a new binder that you can take with other things. And that's a game changer in the binder world. Honestly, the ingredients that she has chosen for this one, there's nothing else out there like it. Coming soon. We are so excited.
So excited. It's going to be the best. So I definitely think that that's covered. And then we're looking at doing like all of our mushroom tinctures as a kit. So we've got some really great plans.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kat Silverbee.
And if you guys haven't watched our podcast yet, over on YouTube, and subscribe, follow, and like, make comments.
What's Eating You podcast?
What's the letter U?
New episodes dropping every single week. We just dropped a field trip where we went to Dave Asprey's Upgrade Labs in Bellevue, Washington, and we tried and filmed all of these high-tech, state-of-the-art, like front top of the line, like the best in the world healing modalities, and a lot of machines that use AI, like the best technology, high tech things out there right now for healing. And we tried them and filmed it all. So you guys can see, I rode this bike, this AI bike, where I got chased by a digital tiger. It was pretty wild.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know it?
No, I
you
was
need
doing
to watch
something
that
else. Oh my god, I didn't know that. I've only watched half.
You need to finish watching our own episode. You were talking in the background. It's so funny. You're like off to the side because you're going through results with Dr. J. Yeah, so it's okay. It's totally understandable.
Was I mic'd?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, one time I was mic'd and I went pee. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, literally. I have one mic on, right? She has the other, and both mics, the signal of both mics go to this one camera, right? When we're podcasting, when we're vlogging out in the world. And I'm getting interviewed on the vibrate plate, and she's in the bathroom peeing with her mic on.
I didn't even
and
think
then
about
flushed, and then I'm like, this woman.
I came in, I'm like, you guys, I just went pee, so sorry, you're gonna have to listen when you cut all this out.
I'm leaving it in.
She's gonna
I'm leaving it in.
I'm talking about it. I mean, I'm no shame.
Leaving it in the episode.
It was so fun. Well, we had a really good time with Dave at Dave Asprey's Upgrade Labs. It really is a cool thing that he's doing when it comes to like showing, and his staff is super smart. We loved being there, and we love showing you guys these different modalities so you're not afraid. I mean, that's really why we're doing the field trips, so that you guys can see, and it's helping us heal. I mean, the things that we're doing, literally I would be doing anyway, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So there was one thing.
You can't take the ParaFy kit while you're breastfeeding. Unfortunately, that is a pathway. And so say you knock something loose, and then it's a pathway. So something's escaping, it'll escape in. So we just recommend ages 3 and up, no breastfeeding, not pregnant, no blood thinners, and you can't be on chemo meds. So if you're on any of those, and definitely, if you're questioning any of this, you need to contact a practitioner, which isn't that difficult anymore, because you can go to my link tree, and everybody that's in my link tree as a practitioner has been vetted and has personally treated me and helped me. So anybody that I've spoken with, I stick them right in there, because it's really hard nowadays, and they're all telehealth. You know, they all can see you via Zoom. So it's easy
convenient.
and breezy. Especially, I found a lot of people, because I also was chronically ill. And so I didn't leave my house a lot. And not that I'm chronically ill anymore, but it's kind of similar now. I work a lot still from home. So I need to have people that are easily accessible.
And just want to reiterate, too, like everything we always shared, nothing's ever medical advice. We're never giving you guys medical advice. We're sharing our own, literally our journeys, our own personal experiences. You know, it's so funny when we get little like naysayers and whatever, little trolls in here, and they're like, oh, I smell bull, or like, oh, I'm trying to sell something. And it's just so funny, because it's like, truly, like, I literally am on here to make noise about something that has helped me in my life, that you don't just have to take my word for it. Like, actually, in the episode, in the beauty episode, I think I'll actually include like screenshots of my test results, because I want to show you guys. I want to show you the proof that I'm actually parasite free, candida free, virus, heavy metal free. I'm worm free, like all of these things. And it really is from like the only difference in my life. I eat the same way I used to eat. I live the same way I used to live. The only difference has been the ParaFy cleanse. So truly just on here to make as much noise as possible, to please encourage you to please like if you haven't yet, go get one, because it's helped me so much in my own life and in my own health journey. And that's why I'm making noise. It's not about selling something. We really are like, this helps us in our life, and it really works for us. So just want to get the word out and let you know.
If I was here to sell something, just so you guys know, my ebooks wouldn't be free. I would be charging for everything. This isn't a mission for me to make money.
Money actually doesn't even motivate you.
No, it
it's
doesn't
so
at
funny.
all.
I'm
Money
very
doesn't
up close
motivate.
and personal to this woman, and it really doesn't. Really doesn't.
I have a mission. This is my mission. I say it on every podcast. I say it whenever I get a chance. When I was dying in the woods and I decided to change my life in those moments, I knew right then, because we were at zero. We were at nothing. We had no money. We had really no home. I mean, in all honesty, we were living in a travel trailer on an acre property while we were looking at logs on a foundation. It was literally, we were on food stamps. We were in food bank food. Thank goodness for Hotspur and the way that they helped their community, because if not, Jeremy and I wouldn't have had anything. So we were really estranged from our families. And so when I say I understand what it looks like to be at the bottom and be the sickest I've ever been, I was the sickest I've ever been. So money never has really ever motivated me, and it doesn't motivate me now. I need it in order for me to be in the world. But I do this specifically because this is my destiny. This is why I'm here.
It's your purpose.
It's my purpose. I took a pain to purpose, and now here I am, and I want other people to feel as amazing as I feel, and to be able to reclaim their life. I mean, when you are as sick as I've seen a lot of people around me. I mean, even when you're like, I'm the healthiest or I feel this way, if you haven't cleansed, there is a missing link here. And that's really something that even the smartest practitioners that I'm around world-renowned practitioners on a daily basis. It is kind of a miss a lot. And so being able to incorporate this kit with the herbs as well as the lymph kit isn't even a cleanse. It's just a really great wellness kit that we know how to double extract mushrooms. And so that's really what that kit is, a really great mushy kit. So I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here to make the world feel better.
I love that. I love that so much. I want to do a little bit of rapid
let's ask
fire.
some questions.
Rapid fire since we're nearing the end here. So someone says, does it come with instructions for dummies? It's so easy to do, guys. It's so easy. It comes with instructions. You'll know exactly what to do, but it's really simple. She thinks she's going to go to Upgrade Labs for her birthday. She's in the Seattle area. You'll
Angela,
love it.
That's
Tell
so
them
great.
that
Tell them
that
hi.
Kim and Sam sent you and we said hi, and they'll take good care of you. Such a cool place.
It's so cool.
The modalities are amazing. I loved the machine we got to stand on. It's called the cell analysis machine and cell health analysis. And we stood on it and we hold these things with our thumbs on the metal buttons and we hold them off to the side, and it did a whole entire body scan for us to let us know like everything going on with our bodies.
The biocharger.
We did so much stuff. Like we're having to make a part 2 for the field trip
because there's so many
cool
things
modalities
there.
we did, but
So
like the
many.
cryotherapy was amazing. PEMF is my favorite. Listen, I tried to search for a PEMF therapy in my area in California. Everywhere around me it's light intensity. To where you don't feel it. We did that at that place.
You gotta feel it. It's like
and
a
like when you
TENS
don't feel
unit.
it, you're just like, ugh. But we're like extreme bitches, so we
extreme.
like
She's
to
like,
feel it.
it's crank. I'm like, no, crank it
No,
more.
like
I
a
need to be
PEMF.
like,
Yeah, if you
shake
guys
it.
lay on a PEMF like mat, and then you have like the top layer on top of you that's like a weighted blanket, it sends electromagnetic waves, like it like almost like shocks.
Yeah, because it's vibrating your cells to remove the toxins.
They originally made it for racehorses.
and to like, they still use it. So that's kind of the same technology, but it like pushes out toxins out of your cells to boost your mitochondria.
Can you spell the French skincare product? How do you spell Biologique?
Biologique.
Biologique. There you go.
With
Look
a
it up.
Q.
Yeah, you'll love it. It changed my skin. It totally
really
changed
great.
my skin, you guys. Like,
I like the 400 series they have for redness because I had a little rosacea. So I like the 400 series. Any redness is what it is.
all of that has helped me so much because my skin was
great.
really red
It
before.
was, and I don't think anyone realizes how red skin can get because you just live with it, right?
Exactly.
So,
Gutty, after cleansing for 30
you can.
days,
So
for
you can,
30 days
you can
straight.
do the not gutty for 30 days, but you can cleanse and then do gutty, and it's just, you can actually do gutty a couple of times a month. If you love gutty, by the way, email us and I will give you the exact recipe and you can just make it yourself. You can buy it.
I love that about you.
It's such a
Don't you guys see how free giving she is of the info? She never gatekeeps the info.
Why?
Neither of us gatekeep. We just want you guys to be healthy. We want you to feel good like we feel right now. We're like, let's all be in this together. We're all in this together. Let's all feel good and have great well-being and just feel good. Wake up feeling good and live our lives and live our best lives because we literally are here. Like, we don't know if we come back.
Right.
We were
It's
just
such
talking
a
about this morning.
It's
This
such a
could
short
be the
amount
one.
of time.
Like, please, like, live your best life. Feel the best you can. You don't have to be tired. You don't have to be bogged down. And someone earlier was like, wow, you had great results, Sam. And I really did because I'm someone who prior to Parasite cleanse, like Kim's like, listen, it's foundational. You have to do this first. Like, you need to cleanse because literally I was someone who was having all the symptoms, all the negative symptoms you can imagine, just constantly tired and the bloating and the digestive stuff and the skin stuff, all this stuff. I ParaFy cleansed and saw hundreds of physical worms and parasites leave my body and flukes and all these things. So I know I was full of them because I saw them leave. And now I'm getting results back to say I don't have any of them. Like, if that isn't a testament to show that it really does work, I don't know what is. So it's just so exciting to share. Those tests are linked in Kim's link tree. So the tests that I've been talking about are not.
Probably put them in
We
there.
should put them in. But really, the practitioners is linked in
Dr.
Kim's link
Giles,
tree. Yeah, which someone even said that they wanted to.
I think it was Angela. And
Okay.
Angela, Dr. Giles is in Seattle.
Yeah.
I saw that you're in that area.
Yeah.
She's over by Lake Union. So I highly recommend calling. She'll do Zooms, but it's really important to have a practitioner to guide you with these things. Now, I come from this world, so I kind of guide myself a lot.
I tried reading the results myself this morning, and I'm like, no.
And here, I did a swab when we got the stem cells, and I looked at, and I have no idea what any of the tests mean because that's not my specialty.
You need
it's
help
not
with
my
a
area. So
practitioner.
now I need to go and have them go to a practitioner who specializes in a lot of things.
It's
a game changer when you're able to read those.
Yeah, and a lot of the tests insurance does cover.
Some tests insurance
some they do,
covers,
and
some
out of
doesn't.
pocket.
So, and a lot of times what we're talking about is it feels expensive, but since being on the wellness journey, I haven't had a surgery since 2019. It's now 2025. I was having them every 2 years, and it was expensive between missing work, being on medication, going to the doctor, having the surgery, missing work, making sure I have good insurance. Like all of those things were costing me money and time. And so it really is a game changer when you find someone who is willing to listen and guide and help. And that's really why, I mean, we're here doing it.
Be root cause focused.
Yeah. Parasites weren't my only issue. It was the beginning of my journey issue. So I realized so many things, and same with Sam at this point where she's doing all these testing and realizing what she's been doing. But for me, it was parasites, mold, and ultimately Lyme. But I was so misdiagnosed. And that's where all of this stems from, is misdiagnosed. I do recommend starting as like a starter kit with the lymph kit. That's LYMF. Starting with that and then doing that 2 weeks prior to the ParaFy kit to open up your pathways. You can continue taking that lymph kit all the way through the ParaFy kit and after. I put in lion's mane and turkey tail, so that helps break down scar tissue. Turkey tail does. We double extracted it, so you're getting all the medicine out of those mushrooms. I also added in some cat's claw, which helps repair your DNA. I put in sarsaparilla, which helps boost your immune system along with the turkey tail. And then while you're continuing on to your ParaFy kit, I have heard and gotten a lot of feedback that people don't have the die-offs like they used to because of the fact that these things are boosting your immune system. They're helping flush out some of your kidneys and allowing you to just process the ParaFy kit a little bit more and absorb it better. So I really feel like if you're gonna start this journey, you need to start with the lymph kit, in my opinion.
Nice. And then just continue on and do the ParaFy while you're doing lymph and do them at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, use code What's Eating You at RogersHood.com to save money on all the cleanses, all the kits, all the products over there.
Day 7. Ooh, day 7.
Good job. Congrats. Keep going. So someone asked Hot Rush, some push for daily detox, but yours is in a cycle that should be done 3 to 4 times a year. So what I have to say about this is the ParaFy cleanse isn't the only way to detox. And every day you're coming into contact with toxins. Every day you're coming into contact with environmental toxins. So you should be doing something that detoxes your body every single day. So something, but it doesn't mean you have to be ParaFy cleansing every single day. Sweat, make sure you're going to the bathroom, make sure you're peeing, make sure you're exercising,
I like cold.
Dry brushing, lymphatic drainage, red light therapy, exercise, anything you can do, eating right, vibration plate, do something every day to lighten your toxic load. Doesn't mean you need to be ParaFy cleansing 365 days a year, but you should be ParaFy cleansing 3 to 4 times a year. Minimum. And then if you want to do minis, because I like to keep an extra kit on deck just for my minis, because a kit can last up to 3 years. Like it's shelf stable for 3 years. So I like to keep an extra kit on deck, and then over the full moon, do mini 5 days in between my full ones that I do that are 30 days long. So that's what I have to say about detoxing.
If people only knew how amazing they could feel after a cleanse. Oh, 100%. Today when I was on another podcast, they were talking to me about hunters. And I never even thought about when people are out there hunting animals, how they should cleanse, how you level up with like weightlifting. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the things that we say to do, you apply that into your everyday life. Every day you want to keep leveling up. Why do you want to feel like crap? I don't want to feel like crap.
No, who has time anymore?
Nobody has time. We all have a purpose here.
Yeah.
So if you can just have a little bit more quality of life.
You need to be feeling good.
Yeah.
You need to be, you need to be feeling good in your life, basically, period. That's really what it is. Someone says, oh my God, I remember how red your skin was, Kim. Wow, I see the difference now that you mentioned that. And she's not wearing makeup because Kim never needs to wear makeup.
It's like this. I use the laser light though. That helps a lot too. Hi, Jenny. Jenny does our website.
She's awesome.
She's so great. We love her.
Yeah,
She's been with us for years. She's so great. I don't think modern med doctors think this is a real thing. They don't. I'm an NP. Oh, just had a worm pass yesterday.
Wow.
Oh, you have
Go
to
girl.
do lymph parasite. Went to urgent care and my provider literally had no idea what to do. Yeah, they don't. It's really unfortunate. And I do know on a professional level how much they don't know because I have 2 healthcare degrees. I ran 25 medical colleges. I also wrote curriculum, national certifications for advisory boards and testing. Like I've been in the space with them. I've been around them for 20 years and it's really unfortunate. I even was somewhat of a denier of parasites, worms, mold, Lyme. I'd always just think, oh, it's some environmental toxin. Your body's going to fend it off. No, it doesn't. And in fact, when you stay stagnant for so long and your bucket is overflowing like a lot of ours is, including mine, and you don't even realize it and you're like, what's wrong with me? Well, that's what's wrong with you. You gotta give your body a fighting chance to flush the toxins out. And sometimes our bodies don't know how to do that. So you have to assist it. You have to show it. And in order for you to feel better, you put in that work, you take those herbs, and you're going to feel so much better at the end of the day. And that's what the whole point of this is. It is to make you feel like you're in a much better body. And, you know, our bodies, as we're reconnecting our souls with our bodies, which I think we get really disconnected in our day-to-day lives. And these environmental toxins come in and do disruption and they disconnect us. When you start to connect yourself, your intuition's better. You really can think better. That brain fog goes away. And that's what this is all about.
I'm going to go ahead and take this one.
Oh, the pinworms. Go for it.
Does your product get rid of pinworms? Yes, it does because I had them and I don't anymore. So yeah, ParaFy gets rid of pinworms, aka threadworms.
And you know that pinworms are lice of the butt.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Once you get them, it is so fast and possible for everyone in your house to get them. And so what we recommend is to take the Sustain, which is one of our tinctures that's in the ParaFy kit, and you take it 3 times a day. And if you have to take it 4, you can.
They were coming out of my nose.
You've never heard me say lice of the butt?
Yeah, but I'm like, don't relate. I don't relate.
It's so funny the way, it's so funny, right? Because like, I'm so medical and I'm like, it doesn't even bother me. She's like, I can't look at the worms, Kim.
It's anything to do with that, like, area. You know? I'm a lady.
Okay.
What is the shelf life of the kit?
3 years.
Up to 3 years. Shelf stable. How often do you suggest doing this? 3 to 4 times a year minimum. Hydrogen water. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Ophora. We love Ophora. Woo! Love them.
We actually are finishing up stamping the expiration date on our bottles, so this question won't be asked soon because we have been working diligently behind the scenes. In fact, I think some of our stuff has actually gone out with the expiration date, so if you have a little bit of an older kid, it's not going to be on there. But it is 3 years from the expiration date, so...
Excuse me, can we acknowledge
Sam, your
this?
energy is so magnetic. Kim, you are a queen. All thanks. I hope your friendship is forever.
Thank you.
We just clicked right away.
Thank you both for helping the world. We love you. Coffee Books Club. We love you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What is the benefits of red light and infrared? Well, it helps boost your mitochondria. It's mimicking the sun. It helps collagen be produced in your body. It just helps with inflammation. If you put castor oil and then put the red light in front of it, it penetrates things deeper. I'll use something on my lip because I used to be a smoker, and so I've got little lines here, and so I'll actually go through and I'll like look like a clown, and then I hold the red light and it just pushes it deeper and then allows some of the wrinkles to go away.
Yeah. How do you know if it's mucus or worms? I had a lot coming from my nose that were stringy. So what I noticed though, the difference, how I could always differentiate is the worms will hold their worm shape. Like, you know how like snot, sometimes snot can be like stringy. That's different because it'll like break apart easier. Like it'll move around. Like if you shut the tissue and open it, it's like now a different shape. No. The worms will stay a worm. Okay. And you'll know it's a worm because it looks like one. And when they are like bigger, like toward the beginning of cleansing, when I was first getting the adults out, who were basically, my body was using my nose as an exit point for my lymphatic system. Plus, because I had a lot of sinus issues, I think that some of them were living up in here. I had jaw stuff before I ParaFy cleansed, especially around the full moon or my period. Very weird how there's like a connection there, but there is. Luteal phase, whatever happens to our hormones, I think is similar to what happens to our hormones around the full moon, especially if you're like, if you are a woman. I saw someone in here earlier, like, oh my God, around the full moon, I'm like, was so crazy. It was like I wasn't myself. Same kind of thing can happen in the luteal phase right before you bleed. And I always would notice the same kind of symptoms before I ParaFy cleanse. So just saying there's some kind of connection there. Maybe we'll dive into it in our reproductive episode. But basically, worms will keep their shape. And also toward the beginning when the adults were coming out, I could actually see the little like blood vein that would be in its like head. So like I could see which end was its head and which end was its tail, because like the head would be like, yeah, go look at her book. Go look at the book of worms that Kim made, 600 pages. Look at the centerfold of the book. It's my nose worm, the first one that ever came out. We documented it and you can see what it looked like, you know. Yeah.
There, you can tell. I mean, and it's kind of crazy when you're just like blowing snot out. It doesn't feel the same frequency. You literally look at it and you're like, oh snap. Like,
yeah, no,
this
you
is
know.
not- this is different.
You intuitively know. I always knew. Like I could, and yeah, like I said, like even the small ones, they will maintain their shape. They're a little long worm. It's not a stringy mucus that can be like broken apart or change shape. No, it's like, it's a worm. You can tell. Congratulations, universal healing, and I hope Betty's doing it too, and your kids, because kids can do it as well, 3 and up, and it'll help your whole entire house. You all will feel better. It'll help with skin. It'll help with brain cognitive function. It'll help with digestive. It helps with everything. You guys will get sick less often. I know your kids are now homeschooled, but still, like, it'll help so much with just everything, your overall health of your entire household. So congratulations, that's awesome. Prep your bodies. But to be honest, the way y'all live, like, you're already prepped. So like, yeah, like dive in as soon as you can. Yeah, congratulations. First day was rough, crazy, die-off symptoms, nausea and vertigo. Oh, I'm sure it can be rough. It can be rough. It can be rough for sure.
They're peeing and pooping in your body, and then they're dropping toxins, and so your body is doing what it's supposed to do by defending itself from the invaders that it doesn't understand. And so it's, you know, gearing up your immune system, protecting your immune system, protecting your blood, your tissue, and your muscle. And that's why you're feeling achy and headaches, and it really is a thing, you know.
Hi, Jesseline. I love you. That's one of my biggest fans.
Hi.
Jesseline. Hi, girl. I love you so much. I know the fulvic soak can be done anytime, but when do you recommend, since there's a limited amount?
You just do a teaspoon. That thing should last you 2 to 5 soaks. I mean, 3 to 5, really, more than that. Because you don't use a whole lot. You're just using a little bit. You're not dumping that whole bag in there. Please don't.
Yeah, no.
It is fulvic. It's not going to hurt you, but
lasts a while, though.
It'll last you a while. And I do foot soaks. I haven't had access to a bathtub really in a really long time, and so we're getting one. We're building, so we're getting one when I build, but it's different because I'm traveling and I don't want to potentially turn it's black.
Right.
You got to clean it good too.
Yeah.
It's black. So you're going to be in a black tub. It's so fun. But when you do it, soak for 30 minutes. Make sure you got a binder on board too, because it can cause die-offs. I had worms swim out of the bottom of my feet in my fulvic. I've seen a lot of wild things, people's videos.
Right. Someone asked earlier if ParaFy targets the worms that you pee out, and because I peed some out, so just saying. Yeah. Also, someone said, can you do, and then get to that one last.
Okay.
Someone asked if you can do honey and dates on the cleanse. You can, but only, not all honey is created equally. Conventional honey is a lot of the times cut with corn syrup and other sweeteners, rice syrup, all this BS. Make sure it's raw, unfiltered, organic honey. Those are the three. Unpasteurized. So that's the honey you can have.
Raw, unfiltered, unpasteurized, organic.
Organic.
And we put it in every one of our tinctures specifically because we don't heat it above 98. So it keeps the medicine inside, and that fights candida. Shockingly enough, it doesn't conform the same way when you don't heat it above and you use those particular ones. And that's why we use it. Everything we use in our kit actually has a medicinal purpose to it. Even the distilled water, which accumulates molecules and helps absorb better. So there's a lot of things that you can do on the cleanse, and just do your best. I mean, really, it's about you just being as healthy as you can and
getting the herbs in. Raw unfiltered honey is also anti-parasitic, and dates are amazing. I use organic dates to sweeten my sea moss, and someone said, oh, Sam, I need to get your sea moss. So yeah, you can hit me at Sammy's Sea Moss. I sweeten it with organic dates, and it is definitely cleanse approved. So yes, great. And then the last thing, when you say binder after the fulvic soak, what are we supposed to do? All of RogersHood kits come, ParaFy comes with Cinnabin. That's the binder. So it comes with it. So all you have to do is just pop one of those at night before bed, and it will bind up everything that got moved around that day, everything that the parasites and worms dumped when they were about to die. It binds everything up, basically, and moves it out of your body. So while you're actively cleansing, you take this Cinnabin at night. It's just one pill of charcoal and cinnamon.
I call it cinnamon all the time too.
And it'll bind up the heavy metals, the everything, viruses, the toxins, the toxic load that gets dumped. So it's a must when you're cleansing. You absolutely need to make sure you're taking the Cinnabin. God damn.
I know. Take the Cinnabin.
Take the Cinnabin.
And we are, like I said at the beginning of this, we are working on having a second binder, because it is really important that some people can't do charcoal. So I want to make sure that I hit every single possible person so that they can cleanse and not have issues.
Yeah, the binder is so important, you guys, and it comes with ParaFy. So anytime she's saying you need to bind, you'll hear Kim say that a lot. Like, you need to bind, you need to bind. She means take the Cinnabin, which is a pill at night before bed. Love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Love you guys. And we're a vibe. Thank you. So are you. If you in here with us, you're a vibe too, because we all family, we all tribe, and we are here to help and share and spread the word on all of these things to help you guys feel your best. We feel so good. We're so grateful. Our quality of life is awesome at this point. We are thriving and we're so happy, and we want to share the word and share all the tools and share what we do to help you feel good too. And that is the whole point. Each one teach one. We love you. If you're not an affiliate, that's okay.
Use that code.
Use the code What's Eating in the letter U, and we got you. Have a beautiful day. Have a positive week and rest of your weekend. And we will talk with you guys soon, and we love you.
Bye.